Hey, Teddy and tubers and FB buds. Just got some things here I'm going to show off and goofing. Now, Teddy just did a video and I'll be interspersing it here.
Look, Josh, this is one of my favourite scrapers. I tried to get it on a picture, but it didn't work. Look at this. Look, see, it's what you call a turtleback, isn't it?
But now here's a tool that I would kind of compare to the one that he found. Okay, now this is basically a Paleo Knife scraper. It's kind of a cool old tool. It's basically uniface on this side, except for right down on the end here, where they cleared off the bulb of percussion, which is, you know, an artifact from when they knock off the big flake. You get that bulb right at the point of impact, below the point of impact. And it's got a little bit of work around the very knifey tip part of it. But this is a cool old tool. See what it's got going on here? It's got like a scraper end on this side here, and then it's got like a knifey tip on this side. And I believe it kind of almost looks three-sided when you look at it. See, it's almost got a three-sided thing like Teddy's done.
But it's got a bevel in it. It's got this beautiful scraper end. Look, it's up here, it's three-sided. So this end must be a bore. Look at the back. Look at that. Oh. Alright. Well, that's my favourite scraper.
Teddy's is definitely more extreme, but now what I think, why I think this has this extreme bevel over here on this side here. You see the contour of that? See, it's got a nice, fairly flat edge on this side, but on this side over here, it goes back very steeply, very quick. But that's because this thing was basically handed. And when it was hafted, see, you know, there's a hafting area down here that's real thin. They've thinned down the base. And I'm pretty sure that's because it was not handheld. I'm pretty sure it was hafted about right there. Somewhere around right there. And so then it probably had a handle on it, typically like a deer horn handle with, you know, one deer tine that are typically curved, and so it made one side of it much easier to use and cut with than the other because of the angle of the dangle and the, you know, way it fit in the handle in your hand. And so this side over here got resharpened a whole bunch more times. But as you can see, it's still got like a really sharp little knife edge right on the edge of it, but it's just been pushed further and further back in. I think it was probably a much wider blade at the beginning. But now Teddy's calling his a bore. I'm not saying it's not. It's his tool. He can call it what it wants. But I'm just suggesting it's possible that it's just been resharpened really heavily on one side and get, you know, more triangular in cross section as that happens. See how it's got, this one here's got just one very much shorter side than this guy over here. But he was also mentioning dome scrapers, or actually turtlebacks, and so I just wanted to take a minute here and show off some turtlebacks that I've got that I'm kind of proud of, that I'm happy with. This guy here was out of North Carolina. Well, that one was too, but this guy is out of North Carolina. He's so cool. Virtually totally uniface, except for the same story. The dome of percussion bulb right there has been cleared off. Now, I just do not know why they did that. I almost think those guys were superstitious about it, because it's an amazing amount of the time, like this guy here, okay? See, this is a cool old Paleo dome scraper. I found this one out in the Mojave, and it's the amount of weathering and desert polish patina that it's got on it fits perfectly with the Lake Mojave points that are right up there with Clovis. But it likewise has had, see that right there on this underside here that is almost completely uniface, except for the little bulb of percussion has been cleared off. And I do not know why they would be so fastidious about clearing off the bulb of percussion, but man, it's been cleared off on almost every flake, you know, big flake tool like this that I've ever found. Same story here. Bulb of percussion, which would have been down on this end here, been knocked right off. You know, I realize it's not, you know, there must be some reason why they really like having the bottom flat, but it's just like this is cool, this is banded rhyolite. But it's the same story here. Same story right there. See that? There was bulb of percussion, and it's just got a tiny little flaked off area right there. Rest of it, solid uniface. But anyway, now here's one out of the Mojave that, you know, basically what I call a classic turtleback. When I think of a turtleback, I think of a, you know, oval, you know, kind of oblong, longer than it is, you know, not round, and with a big dome on one side and a flat bottom on the other. And looky here, even on this old tool, right there, where the bulb of percussion was, it's been cleared off. If anyone's got any theories on how come they always cleared off the, you know, so often anyway, cleared off the bulbs of percussion, holler at me. Can't tell if this one has or not. Yeah, I believe so. That's probably the bulb of percussion right up on that area over there where it was. But I can't tell by looking exactly where it was struck from. But anyway, that's it. Thanks, Tubers, Teddy, and everybody. Have a good one.